Created by acclaimed Swedish crime writer Camilla Läckberg, Netflix's new miniseries, The Glass Dome, delivers a gripping psychological thriller that expertly weaves a complex kidnapping mystery with deep emotional undercurrents. Spanning 6 episodes, the series not only offers a tightly plotted crime procedural filled with twists and turns, but also provides a sensitive exploration of trauma's lingering and intergenerational impact. Fans of intense, cerebral thrillers like The Silence of the Lambs or Prisoners will find much to appreciate here. A show that surprises without ever losing momentum and ultimately delivers the satisfying payoff that good whodunits promise. At the center of the story is Lejla Ness, played by Léonie Vincent, a sharp and intuitive criminologist haunted by a dark childhood trauma. Lejla shares a close bond with her adoptive father Walter, who lives in Granos, a remote and tight-knit Swedish village that feels almost like a character itself. Early on, viewers glimpse Lejla's harrowing past. As a child, she was kidnapped and imprisoned inside a glass cage, isolated for weeks with only a shadowy captor whose identity remains unknown. Though she eventually escaped, the memories are fragmented and elusive, shaping much of her adult life. Years later, Lejla has channeled her trauma and her keen instincts into her career. But the past refuses to stay buried. The series unfolds in a non-linear fashion, frequently shifting between past and present. The present-day timeline begins just after a somber family funeral, where subtle but suspicious moments hint at unrest beneath the surface. Soon, a local child disappears in circumstances chillingly similar to Lejla's own ordeal. The question arises, is the same perpetrator behind this new kidnapping? Or is a copycat at work? Could the events be unrelated at all? Given the eerie parallels, that seems unlikely. With the support of Walter and local police, including the intense and sometimes combative Officer Thomas, Lejla is pulled back into a trauma she has long tried to keep at bay. Many villagers still remember her as the girl in the box, a label that both defines and confines her. The missing girl, Alicia, is the daughter of Lejla's close friend Louise, making the case deeply personal. The Glass Dome balances the procedural investigation with Lejla's emotional journey, making the search for Alicia as much about confronting old wounds as it is about solving the crime. One of the series' standout features is its strong sense of place. The cold, stark landscapes and atmospheric cinematography enhance the feeling of isolation and suspense, while the small village's intricate social web feels authentic and layered. Relationships between characters are painted with complexity, with each suspect and ally carrying their own hidden depths and secrets. The show thrives on its ensemble cast, and the tension between Lejla and Thomas adds a sharp dynamic to the procedural elements. Plot-wise, The Glass Dome moves smoothly from its gripping opening through multiple twists and red herrings, maintaining interest without dragging. While the story remains compelling throughout, the final episodes demand a bit more from the audience and lean toward a denser, more emotionally charged resolution. It never feels forced or contrived, though the pacing and complexity in the finale may challenge some viewers. Nonetheless, the performances remain consistently strong, and by the end, each major character is developed with satisfying nuance. Léonie Vincent's portrayal of Lejla is the show's emotional anchor. Her performance is subtle but powerful, conveying a woman who wrestles constantly with inner turmoil, even as she outwardly appears controlled. Small gestures, like pushing food around her plate or restless movements, speak volumes about her psychological state. Vincent's work here is restrained, yet deeply compelling, inviting viewers to peer into a mind where trauma still flickers like fireworks beneath a calm surface. For those familiar with her earlier roles in Faithless and Spring Floatin', this role marks a significant magnetic step forward. Ultimately, The Glass Dome succeeds on multiple levels, as a suspenseful, well-crafted mystery, and as a thoughtful, emotionally resonant drama about trauma, memory, and resilience. Though it might have left some viewers wishing for more time to delve even deeper into Lejla's psyche, it firmly establishes Léonie Vincent as an actress to watch. For those who enjoy smart, atmospheric Nordic noir with psychological depth, this miniseries is a rewarding watch that stays with you long after the final scene.